The top story at the half hour: learners at the Souci Girls High School in Cape Town have reportedly been barred from entering school grounds. Pupils are chanting outside the main gates in protest over alleged racism and discrimination at that school. Meanwhile, others are refusing to go to class unless the school lets the barred pupils in. The school locked the pupils out for allegedly speaking to ANN7. The problems at the school follows allegations of discrimination at the Pretoria High School for Girls that's caught the nation's attention.
All this time that I've been here, I've faced different types of discrimination based on our skin color, based on our hair, based on everything that we do. Mainly because we speak that language, which they call it, and it's my mother tongue. They tell us on a daily basis that we'll never amount to anything speaking that language. We are told that it shows none level of intellectual because we speak our language. We are told because of our hair that we look like baboons. We are told to straighten our hair.
I'm so tired now because I'm tired of being called a baboon the whole time in class. I'm tired of teachers saying the F word to me. I mean, I'm taught at home not to say the F word. Hearing another elder saying that F word is like, it's totally unacceptable.
At our school, we use a pass called yellow books, which is quite the same as dorm passes. We can't leave the classrooms without our yellow book signed. It's basically like a dorm pass, and what makes me so sad is that it reminds us of the apartheid era.
Now, joining us on the phone line to discuss this further is ANN7 reporter Nasipi Same. Nasipi, before we go into any further details with regards to what exactly is unfolding at the school, just give us some background details about the school and the type of school that it is. Also, what the students are saying the issues are here.
Souci Girls High School is one of the top schools in the Cape. Having spoken to some of the students that we spoke to earlier on, and as I said earlier on that they were let in, they actually called me and told me that they were sent into isolation. That's what the school says it is. So if you don't comply to the rules, you get sent into isolation. So should you come to school with your hair not tied, if you have an afro or an exotic hairstyle, as they say, you are sent into isolation. And so since they were sent into isolation, they decided to rebel, and now they're protesting. They are not happy. They have placards up saying that the stew must fall because the principal says to them that the hair policy the stew is still being cooked. So they're saying that Black Lives Matter. We see different races here. There's blacks, there's whites, and colored also supporting the black students on the hair policy, and they're basically saying that enough, and it's enough now. They do not want to be called baboons, and there are teachers referring to them as baboons. And after the protest on Tuesday, they were referred to as hooligans. And one teacher, who is the head of hair, said that she understands why the kids are acting the way they do. It's because they were born into a society where into a loud and screaming society.
Wow. Nasipi, just talk me through whether you personally have engaged or managed to engage with any of the educators or principal or any leadership from the school, and what have they had to say so far?
We have been locked out of the school. I've called numerous times, and the principal does not want to talk to us. I've seen her walking outside the school, and immediately after that I'll call and they'll tell me she's in a meeting. I'll tell her that no, I've seen her outside, but I haven't received any word from anyone at the Souci Girls High School.
Mm-hmm. And with regards to what's happening now and the placards and what the students are saying now, have any of their parents come forward to speak to them and to see what exactly the issue is there?
The parents aren't aware that the children are put in isolation, and I quote, I haven't really called any of the parents. I will be talking to them later on and finding out how they feel about this isolation. And having spoken to one of the parents this morning, was very emotional, saying that they have been fighting this hair policy and it's enough now. It's enough. And they will be talking to the principal very soon, but she's avoiding speaking to the parents.
Well, thank you very much, Nasipi, for the update. We'll check in with you throughout the day for further updates there.